Oh shit. Oh yeah, and it's a carbureted bike, so you gotta get used to the choke. And it's one thing when I like to sit on a new bike, I instantly just go down to open up the choke and realize, oh, I quite don't have to do that anymore. Okay, hi guys, I'm Whit. Welcome to another episode of my moto vlog. It is a gorgeous April day here in Wisconsin, and I decided I'm gonna go out for a little ride, head to the lake, and show you guys my bike, because I didn't really have a chance to do a walk around and for you guys to get to see my bike. So I figured it's a good opportunity to do this. Little ones are taking a nap, so I am taking full advantage of the time away right now. But I wanted to share a little bit more about like the bikes that we have ridden before, because this is not my first bike. Some might think it is, but it's not. And if you've watched any of my previous moto vlogs, you know that we started out with a 2016 Harley-Davidson Night Train. It's a soft tail, and it was black cherry in color. It was all blacked out. It was gorgeous. It was a great first bike, and then we found out we were pregnant and sold the bike. And this wasn't the second bike that I bought either. I actually found on Craigslist, somewhere down in like the Milwaukee area, I believe, someone was selling 1970s, oh gosh, was it 1978, 1979 maybe? I'm gonna go if you're not gonna go. And so I found this Honda 1970s CB 500 twin, so it had twin exhaust on it, and was going to use it as my winter project for 2 winters ago, and build it more into a cafe brat style. Actually, there is a motorcycle company, a motorcycle shop down in Denton, Texas, so it's Denton Moto. He's like, his first bike that they had done for the shop was this exact same bike, and I looked at it and went, yes, this is perfect. This is very similar to how I wanted to do my bike. But within that time frame, we actually found out we were pregnant again, and just with everything going on, I sold that bike to a gentleman down in the Chicago area, and he wanted to do the very similar things to what this bike was. And so for me, I didn't want it sitting in the garage just collecting dust and me not working on it or running it or anything like that. So I decided, all right, my chance will come again sometime. It will. I know it will, because I'm going to find another one to do something similar to. But I got rid of that bike. Before I had that, we actually had the 3 bikes in the garage. So my husband's custom Fat Boy, which I got to ride a couple weeks ago for the first time, and my Sportster here, and that CB. So the reason, I guess, why I am riding the bike that I am is that I knew I wanted a bike that was a little bit more reliable, because any old, I say old motorcycle, anything in the 1970s and maybe even beyond, required a lot of maintenance and a lot of things to upkeep and do. Even the oil change was just a pain in the ass. So I wanted to find something that was like a little more me as well. So I found this, I want to say gal, because I give my bikes, whether they're female or male, people have their own opinions. I think she's a female. I don't think she has a name, but I know it's a she. So I found her on Craigslist, and I did some research, as I'm sure everybody does, and started to look for very similar bikes. And ironically enough, this exact same model was at a dealership north of where we were at, and so I did the comparison of the two. And comparing both, this bike, he was offering the windshield on it, which I'll walk through the whole walkthrough. He was offering the windshield, the 100th anniversary like commemorative key and the cover that went with it, and it had lower miles. So I spent, I want to say $2,500 on the bike, and I believe the dealership was asking for at least $3,000 on the other bike that didn't have all of the like added bonuses and more miles on the bike. So for me, it was kind of a no-brainer. All right, I'm gonna try my fate with a bike that hasn't, you know, been sold by the dealership. And I get that because I worked at a dealership before, how they price out bikes and sell bikes, and you know, they're a business, they're gonna make a profit on it. But I found that this one on Craigslist was just the one that was for me. So I brought my husband, and actually was our son with us? I believe he was with us as well. So we went to the gentleman's residency and our house, and he let us kind of walk around the bike, check out the bike, do all the things that you need to do when you're looking at purchasing a motorcycle. He let me ride it around, and I said, all right, let's do this. So I gave him the cash and off we went. So it's been 2 years now with the bike, and it's awesome. And oh my god, I almost got hit by a bird. People are starting to put out the piers. It's getting warmer out. Fishing season is upon us, and I love riding around this lake here. So I'm going to pull in to this and kind of give a little more walkthrough of the bike so you can get a chance to get a closer up view of it. Oh, they're kayaking. That's cute. Makes me so happy. I love seeing little kids smile when bikes go by. Alright, so I'm going to pull over here. It should be fine. Don't want to interrupt everybody hanging out over there. Holy crap. Okay. Okay, I'm going to flip this up so I can see too. So, I will give you kind of a full walk around of the bike with the beautiful Wisconsin lakes in the background. But this is a 2003. Of course, you've got the 100th anniversary edition emblem on there. 2003 100th anniversary edition Sportster XL Hugger. So the Hugger, I believe, means like the seat placement. So it's one of the lowest heights of Sportster. And I guess that's the reason why there could be more to it. I should do my research, but it's a Hugger. And everything pretty much came with it. So the saddlebags the gentleman had on there as well. And these hold so much in it. But we haven't done very much mods to it. We've done the grips, so we just put them on 2 weeks ago. These are Avon grips. The other ones that were on it, I'm not sure if they were stock or not. Oh, I'm still recording here. Hey. I'm not sure if they were stock or not, but they were turning my, I love the red color. They were turning my hands black. So we updated the grips. That was in my last video. And other than that, I really haven't done too much to the bike. We did LEDs on both of our bikes when we first bought them, just because of riding here. I need to clean this bike here. Riding at night in the not in the winter. Riding at night with these bikes are hard in Wisconsin because there are deer everywhere. And so the brighter you can be, the better. So we switched mine and his Fat Boy to LED lights. Other than that, I became a little mechanic and switched out the battery last year before the riding season started. And other than that, it's kind of kept it the way it is because you really can't do much with it. So there's, of course, the custom windshield with the emblem as well. It's all 100th anniversary edition decked out. So, yeah. Should have cleaned it before you guys did it. But you know it's well loved, right? So, yeah. Other than that, lake flies are coming out. I'm gonna go do an entire loop around the lake because I can. I think it's like almost 70 degrees out at the end of April. That's a cool looking car. Going for strolls. Yes. So many bikes out too. Makes me happy. So yeah, that was a little walk around on my bike. If you have any questions at all, feel free to leave comments below. I'm gonna enjoy the rest of this ride, follow behind this old classic car, enjoy the sun, warm sun, and yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys. As well, I appreciate each and every one of you watching, subscribing, commenting, liking, all that jazz that comes with the lovely YouTube channel. But honestly, I really do. So I will see you on the next one. Bye, guys.